What's up guys, it's the Centaur here. What I'm going to be doing in this quick video is a quick Q&A just from a few comments that I've gotten on Instagram. But after this video, after you watch it, hopefully you watch it, I want you to comment below because Titanium Fitness and I are going to be doing a longer Q&A on Friday where we're going to be answering a lot of questions. If you have questions on fitness, life, personal questions, just ask whatever you want to ask and we will answer it to the best of our ability. Okay, so I'm just going to get right into this. Ethan's Chaltiger asked, what are some techniques I use to keep stress levels down during a fat loss phase, and especially contest prep, since it only gets harder and harder the longer you diet? Okay, Ethan, I would say that to keep the stress down, I give myself a long prep because I know I'm going to make mistakes. I'm not perfect. Dude, I've made so many mistakes in this prep so far that it's almost a little embarrassing. Like, I've gone over my numbers more times than I would like. Like, just to be real, I would probably be 5 pounds lighter if everything was perfect. Okay, and I know some guys that are like boom, boom, boom. They're perfect on their prep, but I know me. I know I will not be perfect on it. I know I will not hit my numbers perfectly all the time, and as much as I should. But that's why I gave myself a longer time, because I know there's going to be lots of bumps in the road and I need more time personally. Now, even if you think you can prep yourself, you can get prepped in a short amount of time, still give yourself more time than you think you need. It's better to be stage lean 4 weeks out than to be trying to stress out the week before, because there's nothing different you're going to do on your peak week that's going to bring in the shreds. Just being real. Another tip for that is sleep, bro. Sleep is such an unused tool. Me personally on this prep, I've noticed that being on a deficit, eating less food, and being so tired, I need more sleep than I used to. Before prep, I used to get 4 hours, 5 hours of sleep, to be perfectly honest, and I used to kill the day. I used to be so productive. I used to get great workouts in. Now I need 8 hours. And if I get 7 hours, I am an angry man. I will want to eat all the food on the planet, and it's not fun. It's not fun at all. So get a lot of sleep if you're in a fat loss phase, and then don't keep trigger foods around you. So for me, trigger foods are fat-free Pringles. Yeah, I discovered those like a month ago, and it's been fun. It's been fun. It hasn't actually been fun because you'll eat one can. For me, I eat one can, I still feel so hungry. I'm just like, I can handle another can, but I shouldn't, but then I do. So don't keep foods that you know you're gonna be like, I could have 5 more, I could have another handful of this and I'm good. Don't keep that kind of stuff around you, because it'll just stress you out more than anything. So I hope I didn't have a spitball on this side of my mouth. It's disgusting. Okay, question number 2. Eddie 9111. Reverse dieting. What is my initial increase in carbs and how often am I looking to increase them? What's a reasonable time for weight gain when reverse dieting? Bro, this is such a general thing. There's no blanket statement for reverse dieting. Now, I think there's some things you want to think about. If you were someone that went into a very, very harsh deficit, so let's say you were a dude whose maintenance was at 3,000 calories, all right, and maybe you brought yourself down to 1,200 to 1,300 calories to try and get yourself lean. If you were in that zone for a long period of time, it's probably a smart idea to reverse diet, because the longer amount of time that you are in a harsh, and I say harsh deficit, the longer amount of time it's going to take to get your metabolic rate back to where it used to be when you start eating at your maintenance calories again. So it might not be smart to just go straight back to your maintenance after show just because you were in a harsh deficit for a long period of time. Now, if you look at someone like me, and there's a lot of people, you know, I have a friend, Lawrence To Go. He's over stage weight right now, but he's in the gym, he's productive. But I, for example, I'm at 2,700 calories. My maintenance is at maybe 3,700. I'm not too low, and we're probably going to chill here and continue getting leaner. I won't have to do a very long reverse diet or potentially even reverse diet at all. That's up to me. I feel like I want to do a very, very short reverse diet, but that's just because I didn't bring myself to a very harsh deficit. So it depends upon the individual and depends on their prep. So I can't give you a blanket statement for how much weight you're going to gain or how much you increase your carbs, because someone like me, I would increase my carbs at a faster, larger rate just because I eat more food than a 120-pound girl. Hope that answered your question. Next question, Danilo Ferrigno 21. Insights on supps I take and believe are worth spending money on. creatine monohydrate. Oh boy, creatine monohydrate, cheapest supplement on the market. Some people say they're not reactors to creatine. Creatine works for me. I love it. It gives me more energy. Now you don't feel it immediately, but over time, it really does help. Okay, creatine monohydrate. Lane Norton wrote an article about it on BodyBuilding.com. Let's just say it literally actually just gives you more energy. Literally. Supplement number 2, I would say, is protein. Not because protein will give you any sort of gains, but just because of its convenience. Now, I don't always want to cook, so sometimes I'll drink protein. I've never liked the taste of protein shakes I've taken up to this point, so I can't really give you a suggestion, but every now and then I'll use protein. I don't use it every single day. Fish oil. Fish oil is just healthy. It's just good for you. Buy yourself some fish oil. It's cheap. You'll just get a myriad of health benefits from it. And BCAAs, just because it helps you maintain muscle over time. I don't even use my BCAAs every day, to be perfectly honest. There's no supplement at this point that I use religiously other than fish oil and creatine monohydrate. Protein's my next most used supplement. So that answers your question. Next question is from Phosphoritis. How do I track and maintain a mentally healthy relationship with food? Phosphoritis, I know that you had a triple thread on Instagram and you asked 3 questions. I will answer that in the other Q&A that Tyler and I do together on Friday. But to answer this question, I don't look at foods in terms of clean and dirty. And I see that a lot of people use these buzzwords for certain foods. Pizza, ice cream, these foods are dirty foods. No, they're not dirty. They have the same macros as everything else, okay? It's about consumption. And that's the thing that's the problem. That's why people get disorders, because they look at food like, oh, this is a dirty, sinful food. I can't have it. They look at days like, I'm gonna have a cheat day today. No. You see, that's where we get things twisted. We can't have that mindset looking at food. There is no dirty food out there. There is no clean food out there. When I have Greek yogurt, I know that it has probiotics and it's good for me. When I have oatmeal, I know that has a good amount of fiber and it'll help me hit my fiber goal during the day. When I have Cinnamon Toast Crunch, I know that shit is the bomb and it's the taste I can see, and that it's maybe 90 grams of carbs for this bowl. Is it going to do me any bad? No, I'm an active individual. Is there a lot of sugar in it? Yeah, but I'm an active individual. It's not going to do me any harm. I'm going to get the same results as the guy who's eating all his food clean every day. You know what I mean? And I will have a mentally stable look at food. So don't put foods in this clean, dirty thing. Don't do that. And I don't overconsume too much. I do eat a lot of food from time to time, but it's not something I do too often. You know, I know the numbers I have to hit, and I just make my food hit my numbers, and I'm good. So I think the main thing, though, is to take away this dirty stigma from certain foods, and looking down upon people that eat these dirty foods. You know what I mean? I know clean eaters that are like, ugh, you eat that and you're disgusting. Oh, that's stupid. That's just real stupid. I hope that answered your question. Now, Trade Insane 332, drug-free bodybuilding and gearing up for your first show. Any tips for a first-timer on stage? Tip number 1, get yourself a coach that has done a show, that knows how to pose, and that knows how to diet individuals. You need someone to help you out. You shouldn't do it yourself. First off, you don't know you don't know the pathway to get yourself lean yet. Okay, if it's your first time, get yourself someone who's done it. Get yourself someone who's done it for other people, and that knows what they're doing. Okay. Number 2, I would say give yourself more time than you want. A lot of guys want to do like 16-week preps. I'm not saying that's bad, but like they want to do a 16 or 12 to 16-week prep. And it's not enough time, especially if it's your first time. You don't want to be rushing towards the stage. You want to, call me a blasphemer, but maybe you want to just 30 weeks out, you see a show you want to do, start getting ready now. Chances are you'll get ready in 20 weeks if you're with a good coach, or 22 depending on how much fat you have to lose, or even a little bit more. But you'll be ready and you'll be stress-free so long out of your show that you're gonna be chilling while lean, and you'll probably be able to start eating more food going up to your show. So if it's your first time competing, guys, give yourself more time than you want. Okay? Don't be like, 16 weeks, this show I want to do. This is my first time ever. I want to have a great experience. Bro, you're not going to have a great experience. Or, sis, I don't know. You're not going to have a great experience. So, give yourself more time than you need. Anyway, that's it, guys. It's a 10-minute video. I hope you sat through it. It's long, I know, I'm sorry. But like, comment, subscribe, let me know what you thought about the video. Also, put some more questions down there because Titanium Fitness and I, like I said, will be answering questions on Friday. Any question. I know there's some trolls on this YouTube. Actually, I haven't had any problems with trolls yet, but I know y'all are gonna comment. Be careful. Just ask some questions down there. Let me know what you thought about this video, and give me some more ideas and things you might want me to talk about. This is Insima from Break the Bar, Break the Chapstick. I'll talk to you guys soon.